Now that we're warmed up, we're going to go on a driving video in George Foreman's model A400. This car, of course, does not have a synchro mesh transmission, so we'll slot it into gear. Might do a little double clutching, and I'll take you on a tour of what this thing's like to drive. Let's go. Never owned a car of this era before, you'll get just as many looks, if not more looks, than any modern supercar or hypercar. People will be staring, asking questions, and it's so much fun to explain to them the history of these cars. Especially this car in particular being a rare variant. You get to explain the history of the A400 and the history of the Model A. So the car handles really well. Steering is actually pretty tight. Don't have a ton of body roll, all things considered, this being a really tall car. This car sails really smoothly. Feels really comfortable going down the road, even at higher speeds. Shift to the third gear. Speedometer does not seem to be working accurately as I take a look. Test out these brakes. Actually, really good. Don't really seem to be pulling to either side in particular. Brakes, caliper grabbing or the drum grabbing. It's hard to drive something like this and not feel like you're in an episode of Jay Leno's Garage. This car's coming up on 100 years old. You wouldn't know it from getting behind the wheel. Now we'll switch the view around here with Mr. Alexander Keck, one of our specialists in the driver's seat. And we'll have a go from what it looks like from the driver or passenger's perspective. See our gauges here as we're driving along. That speedometer is not operable. It is floating though, so it's not seized up. It probably just needs to be reconnected, recalibrated. And the amazing open air view that you get out of this Model A.